Oi. So I just got back from watching Wolf Creek 2 at the cinema. I only ever saw Wolf Creek 1 once, and that was at the cinema when it first came out. And I actually never bought it on DVD. Not really sure why I never bought it on DVD. But anyway, I mean, I enjoyed the first one enough. But I kind of thought with the first one, apart from it being set in the Australian outback, which is awesome, it really, if you set it in, redneck America and took it out of the outback, it really wasn't that different to any other horror, apart from the awesome fact that it was in the Australian outback. That was about the only thing that made it stand aside from other horrors. So really, when you tear it apart like that, that's why I never really got that massively into it. Second one, now you have to go into this one. It is got no story. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it is a lot of fun. It's not that far different from the first one. I found the first one probably was more on the scary side, if that's what you could call it. I mean, it had its sort of, Mick Taylor has his funny, little Aussie slang that he uses, which is awesome. I love that, which sort of makes it a little bit more of a comedy. But the first one sort of is a bit more on the scary side. This one's just on the ridiculous sort of comedy horror almost. There's a lot of funny moments in this. Some great scenes. There's a great, I won't spoil it too much, but there's a great scene with kangaroos, which I loved. There's a great Australian history lesson part near the end, which is quite funny at the same time. I had a lot of fun with it, and so that's why I enjoyed it more than anything. It's not a particularly scary horror. It's definitely not smart in any way, but it actually rejuvenated my interest in the Wolf Creek series. And you know what? I'd be keen to see a third one. What the hell? If they're going to be a bit of fun like this, and probably down the track now, when they put out Wolf Creek 2 on Blu-ray or DVD, I'll probably end up finally picking up the first one. So, I'd definitely go and see it. It's a great one, and it's in the Australian outback. You can't go wrong. There's not enough movies in the Australian outback. Aussie horrors, full stop. There needs to be more Aussie horrors because they're awesome. They're few and far between, but we usually do a reasonable job with them. And Mick Taylor, he's a funny character, and it's his Aussie outback, his Aussie bush language, which is, really makes it, and I love to hear it. And it really makes all, Aussie movies, anyone that's talking the Aussie bush talk or slang, it's great to hear. So, yep, Wolf Creek 2, I dig it. It's dumb fun. Don't expect any story, but expect a lot of good fun out of it. And that's about all I'm going to say. See ya.